Here are today's top news stories and why they matter. Message of condolences and tributes have been pouring in after the death of Namibia's founding president, Sam Nujoma. He died in the country's capital, Windhoek, over the weekend. The African Union Commission chairperson, Musa Faki Mahamat, paid tribute to Nujoma, describing him as the epitome of courage, never wavering from his vision for a free Namibia and a unified Africa. So why such kind words about Nujoma? Nujoma in the late 1950s helped to establish the Ovamboland People's Organization, a liberation movement that wanted to end South African rule. But he was forced to leave the country in 1960. In the same year, the Ovamboland People's Organization became the Southwest Africa People's Organization, SWAPO. Nujoma became the president. In 1998, when apartheid South Africa finally accepted Namibia's right to become independent, Nujoma was the leader. Namibia eventually gained independence in 1990. He then became president and led the country until 2005. Let's stay in Southern Africa, and an executive order signed by US President Donald Trump freezing aid to South Africa has sparked racial tensions in the country. The South African government says Trump's actions were based on and I quote, a campaign of misinformation and propaganda aimed at misrepresenting our great nation. So why does the action by Trump really matter to South Africans? From Johannesburg, DW's correspondent Thuzo Kumalo has more.
The executive order signed by US President Donald Trump cutting all aid to South Africa and opening doors for white Afrikaners to become refugees in the USA has heightened racial tensions in the country. Former President Jacob Zuma's Umkhonto weSizwe Party has opened a case of treason against AfriForum, an organization fighting for the interest of Afrikaners. AfriForum is accused of engaging Trump's administration to take action on South Africa on the expropriation law and the murder of white farmers in farms. MK says this is treason. Meanwhile, the Economic Freedom Fighters Party is angry and furious against the Afrikaners after South African-born Elon Musk, now director of the US Department of Government Efficiency, tweeted that EFF leader Julius Malema should be sanctioned and declared an international criminal for singing the songs Kill the Boer and his other utterances against Afrikaners. Malema and his party have responded harshly, declaring Musk and his allies enemies of South Africa, including the South African wingers he is fighting for. Many are already fearing that this will not end well.
Elsewhere, US President Donald Trump says he'll issue a 25% tariff on all steel and aluminium imports entering the US. The new duties pile on top of a 10% levy he's already imposed on rival China. Beijing is hitting back with punitive measures of its own. China expects around 5% economic growth this year, but the new duties throw a spanner into the works. And here in Germany, Chancellor Olaf Scholz and his conservative election rival Friedrich Merz have gone head-to-head in a heated television debate. The Christian Democrat Union leader Merz is the favorite to become Germany's next leader. With the elections just 2 weeks away, immigration is one of the biggest issues for voters. But the debate also covered the economy, public spending, and foreign policy. Tell us what you think. Please like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, DW Africa. My name is Andrew Wasike.